What is going on, my YouTube friends? Guys, you see something's missing in the garage, don't you? Well, I got it moved out right now because I'm getting ready to put the Fairmont in. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna get the four-wheeler, I'm gonna maneuver this thing and get it back in the garage, and we'll uncover it, and then I'll be back. I don't think you wanna see me maneuver this in the garage, do you? Nah, well, you can see, Fairmont's out of the driveway, so what do you want? You know what I mean? Yeah, buddy, let's turn this around. Here we go, we got her in. Yeah, me and the wife got her in here. Oh yeah. It's always awesome to have a cool wife that'll help you with your car stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, buddy. But as you can see, guys, this car's from Arizona. This car's so clean. This is why I bought this car, because it was so clean. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my new subscribers ain't never seen this car. But here you go. I'm talking to you, this car is really, really exceptional clean. There's only one rust spot on this car. It's a little rust throw hole, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But look at this front core support. I'm telling you, man, that front core support is clean as clean can be. I'm telling you, man. I mean, look at that. Besides the old dust and everything that's on, that thing's like brand new. But your engine compartment, everything's nice. Everything's nice. You know. So, I mean, this right here, I plan on painting this up the same color as the car. This down, you know, black like the engine compartment's going to be. I thought about painting the engine compartment the same color as the car, but I'm not going to do that. I don't think so. But hey, you know, I changed my mind a lot, so who knows what I'm going to do. But the only rust spot in this car is right here, where they all rust, because the battery sits on the other side. So this is like, you know, what, where the positive cable sits, so they all rust out right here. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that, you know, and I'm going to make a nice car out of it. I'm going to leave all the holes and everything in here. I'm not going to smooth it out, you know. So yeah, baby. So this is what we got. This is what we're working on. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to clean that up. Remember I sanded it and didn't paint it, primed it. But I got all the primer done in here, the paint done on this side. And that's what I'm saying though, guys. I mean, this car is extremely clean. Extremely clean. You know, it's got some dings and dents and stuff on the body, but there's no body filler. You know, the floor, I mean, it's got dirt on it, but it's not rusted through anywhere. No, no, no. This right here is a plug. Whoa, but the rest of the car is clean. Get my big old butt in there. Here's the car cover for the Mach 1. But that's what I'm saying though, man. This car is clean, clean, clean. Yeah, well, you can already see where I already put the torque box support in there on the other side too, you know. So I'm gonna pour 15 this whole back, the whole interior, and I'm gonna put sound ender through the whole interior, which I got some left over from the 92 Mustang, so we'll get all that. So yeah, buddy, this is it. This is the baby. This is the Fairmont. I mean, look at those doors, man. I mean, those doors are just as clean on the bottom as they are on the top. The car was a 6-cylinder car. I was driving her. Yep. One here. Don't ask me why I didn't take the tail lights out when I put it on here, but we'll get it figured out. Let's see what we got here in the trunk. Oh yeah, baby. And no, I'm not cutting the trunk out. I'm putting a fuel cell back here. I'm putting a regular gas tank back in it. So yeah. So I want you guys to tell me what you think I should do with this car, because my plans are to do a 427. But my engine builder tells me that I'm really better off for what I'm going to be doing with the car to go back with a 408 like I had in my notchback. I had a red notchback, 1990. It was a SSP car. What a beautiful car. You know, that was. You know, so I don't know exactly. The 408 did run good. I had about a 700 lift cam in that thing. You know, right around 12.5 to 1 compression on it. Yeah, so you guys tell me what you think. Where you going, honey? I'm gonna take pictures of you. She's gonna take her Shelby to go get some gas. Yeah, she is. So anyhow, I want to get ready and get this car put it together so I can get the rear end in it. Well, the rear end's gonna look good, ain't it, huh? So I'm gonna paint underneath the car and everything, and then get all that done. And then I'll probably start working on the inner floors and stuff, 415 them. So I got a lot of work ahead of me, guys, but we're gonna start working at it and getting her done. I put the white GT in the tent for now, but it's gonna end up over there in the other garage. And there she goes. This and that bad boy run. Sorry, that's my trailer. We got that. I gotta go up north and pick up a car body, so my father-in-law's. Yeah, listen to that, baby. Oh yeah. So anyhow, I got to grease all my bearings and stuff like that. I haven't done it this year yet. It needs to be done. Yeah, there she goes. Gotta love her. All right. So anyhow, basically, I just need to finish stripping the car and, you know, the paint and stuff like that, and get everything cleaned up. And get underneath the car done and everything, so that way I can go ahead and put the rear end in there. I got some, you know, cheap upper and lower control arms. I think I'm gonna purchase some different ones than what I got, and just put the ones tarps out there that was on the car, making all that noise. But anyhow, so I'm gonna purchase some different lower control arms, something a lot better than what I bought. The ones I bought were just, you know, cheap ones that I bought from Summit Racing, you know what I'm saying? So I got to get something better than that, because I'm gonna be holding a little bit of horsepower, because I'm figuring with the 408 and stuff like that, I'm just gonna go back pretty much what I had in Red Notchback, which I'll put a video down below, that way you guys can check it out, because it's on my son's channel. I mean, I got some on my channel too, but it'd be easier probably to find his. You don't have as many videos. So anyhow, yeah, with the 408 and stuff like that I plan on building for this, I really wanted to do a 427. My engine builder told me, goes, you're really better off for the cost and the performance. You're better off just stick with the 408 just like you had, you know. But I got to go with an aftermarket block. I'm not going with the stock block again. I was always too worried about that other one, you know, and that was partially the reason why I sold the car, because of I didn't trust that stock block. You know what I'm saying? That Ford block. And the Ford block came out of a 94. Let's see, there was a 94 Lightning, 94, 95 Lightning, you know, so it was a good block, you know, it was a good 351 Windsor block, but I just didn't trust it, you know. Yeah, so I'm guessing, you know, with the 408 that I had before, I had right around about 725 horsepower, and I'm guessing I'll probably be right around the same, give or take, you know. I just got to find the right head setup and everything that I want this time, because last time I went with Victor Jr. Don't get me wrong, Victor Jr.'s are great heads, you know, and they had a lot of work done to them. So, but I'm thinking I'm going to go with a different type of head this time, you know, and try to get a little bit more power out of it that way. It's going to be naturally aspirated. I'm not going to put a blower on it or a turbo or nothing like that, you know, and I don't like nitrous. And I don't like E85. I know a lot of you guys do, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stick with good old gasoline. Yeah, buddy, you know what I mean? But, you know, the whole thing is that the Fairmont, it's gonna be driven on the street too. See, when I first was gonna do it, I was just gonna make a hot rod, man, put air conditioning in it and this and that, but I ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? So these Fairmonts, they're coming up in price a little bit. People are buying them and they're getting a little bit more interested in them now. And I'm not really looking to sell, you know, because the 92 GT, I'm keeping that, which it's going to be all refurbished too, you know, but that's going to be all refurbished stock. My Mach 1, it's all stock and everything like that, and I'm keeping that car. I had a guy offer me the other day, man, so I had a pretty good offer on it the other day, but I turned it down. I can't sell that car, man. My dad gave me that car, you know what I mean? And when I mean gave it to me, he gave it to me. He held the title and the keys over my head till I got that diploma. He goes, once you get that diploma, you can have the car. And I graduated in 83, and I didn't get the car out of my uncle's until 85. But I got to keep the car. You know, my uncle was the first one that painted that car for me back years ago, back in 85, 84, 85. And he's passed on. He was my favorite uncle, man. I really thought a lot of him. And that's what I got. I got that car still, and he worked on it for me, you know. And my dad, I still have my dad, thank God, you know. He's in pretty good health. I mean, he's getting a little forgetful and stuff now, but I guess, you know, like he says, son, I'm 89 years old, closer to 90 than I am 89, and I'm going to forget some, you know. So I got my Mach 1, my dad, my uncle passed on. I wish he was still around. He was a great guy. He had a body shop up in UP. I wouldn't let nobody else touch my cars but him, but he's gone now, so I got to get me another guy, you know. So, guys, I appreciate you taking the time out and watching this today about the Fairmont. I got a lot to do. I got most of the parts for the car to put the car down as a roller, but I got to do the body work and get things straightened out on it. You know, like I said, there's no rust, nowhere. Just right there where the battery was sitting at. And most of those Fox bodies, that's where they rust. That's where they get a rust spot at. You know what I mean? But the doors, the jams, everything underneath this car is just phenomenally clean. You know, like I said, the car's from Arizona. So anyhow, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you, and thanks for stopping by and checking me out. But you guys that watch me for the Fairmont, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, yeah. It's coming to a drag strip near you. Ha, ha, ha. But the car's not going to be just a drag car. The car's going to be streetable, too. You know what I mean? And, you know, I know you guys like a lot of horsepower and this and that, but I'm going to tell you something. If you can't put that horsepower to the ground, it ain't even worth having. You might as well have 4-cylinder with turbo. If you can't put that horsepower to the ground, you might as well have a 4-cylinder turbo. This is all going to be naturally aspirated. And then it looks like it's going to be the 408. Because I'm going to go with what my engine builder says. He knows a lot more than I do. Guys, have a great rest of your day, and let me know what you think about the old Fairmont. I know some of you have seen it before, and some of you haven't.